What's going on, retro gamers? I am Scott the Great Big Gamer, and today I'm here to talk to you about a favorite video game of mine growing up, and that is Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. Now, I've always been a huge Disney fan, and I love Disneyland. Back in the day, me and my family used to go at least once a year, every year growing up, to Disneyland. We would pack up the car and drive from Las Vegas to there, and it was always a great time. And since I loved Disneyland so much, my parents decided to buy me the Adventures in Magic Kingdom on the Nintendo Entertainment System. And I put this game in, and I had so much fun. It's definitely different now because the parks expanded quite a bit. But back when I was a kid, I thought that was kind of awesome. It was like combining my favorite things, both Disney land and video games. So to me, this was kind of like a complete package, and we're going to take a look at it, and how does the game hold up today? Is it worth playing? And what are my thoughts now, fast forward in time, of what I think about it? So let's get into it and talk about Adventures in Magic Kingdom. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom came out in June of 1990 and was developed and published by Capcom. The game takes place in Disneyland, i.e. the Magic Kingdom. Mickey Mouse wants to start the Disneyland parade, but unfortunately Goofy has misplaced 6 keys that are needed to open the castle gate, which the parade has to go through. So Mickey tells you that it is up to you to find the keys and get the castle gate open. You play as this guy who looks like he's going on a safari, and you wander around a greatly scaled back version of Disneyland. The park has the ride It's a Small World, as well as Tom Sawyer's Island, but you can't ride either of these sadly. However, the game does have the Disneyland favorites, like Thunder Mountain Railroad, Space Mountain, Autopia, Pirates of the Caribbean, and of course, the Haunted Mansion. Each ride is a mini-game. Space Mountain is a quick-time event, making you go up, down, left, right, and blasting asteroids and what looks like Star Destroyers. Thunder Mountain Railroad, you ride a train downhill, dodging rocks, braking for toll booths, and trying to avoid the tracks that are blocked by big boulders. This one is a lot of trial and error, but pretty fun. There are 4 train stations, and you gotta take the right track that leads you to the station where the key is. Autopia is a racing game, sort of. You race your car down a track with other cars, but you win by surviving and getting to the end before the timer runs out. Along the way, you do jumps in your car, dodge obstacles, and collect stars. More on those later. Once you hit the finish line, boom, another key, then it's off to 2 of my favorite rides. Pirates of the Caribbean and the Haunted Mansion are both action platformers. In Pirates of the Caribbean, you're trying to rescue captured villagers while avoiding pirates and cannonballs. In the Haunted Mansion, you're making your way through the mansion throwing candles at ghosts, zombies, and even flying books. There's some tricky platforming with flying chairs that you gotta master, and this one even has a boss fight at the end. I love the fun and playful homage they did with these 2 rides, from the treasure room or the building on fire in Pirates of the Caribbean, to the ghost reflection in the mirror and the ghost popping out from behind a tombstone in the Haunted Mansion. The details they put in these 2 levels really made it feel like Disneyland. The stars you've been collecting are mostly for these levels. By hitting select, you can bring up a store menu where you can buy 1-ups, invincibility, freeze time, and life ups, which are incredibly helpful here. The last key, you walk around the park answering Disney trivia questions from patrons in the park, till finally they give you the 6th and final key. After that, you head to the castle to start the parade. Sadly, you never get to see a parade, just a good job pal and an end screen. So what are my final thoughts on Adventures in the Magic Kingdom? I think it's a really fun game. My biggest complaint about the game is that it's too short. Online I was looking up like long play videos, and it seems like the average long play video of this game was 17 minutes. Now for me to record the footage for this video, it took me actually an hour to beat this game. So this kind of shows you my skill level over time, where I'm at, because I used to be a lot better than I am now, but with age. But this game was still a lot of fun even today when I put it in. I didn't like how empty the park kind of felt though. I felt they could have put a lot more into the game. They could have put Matterhorn Mountain in there. They could have done something more with Tom Sawyer's Island. I think they could have done some more levels, more mini games in the Magic Kingdom. Fantasyland is almost non-existent except for like It's a Small World, which you can't even interact with. So if anything, my biggest complaint about the game is it's too short, and they could have expanded it and put a little more detail into the actual Magic Kingdom. The rides themselves, though, are awesome. I love the attention to details that they put in everything. Um, yeah, but it's still a fun game, and it doesn't take very long to beat. Anywhere from 17 minutes to 1 hour, depending on your skill level. And the game's relatively cheap. I think I got mine for about $5 online, so it's a cheap game, and if you like Disneyland, it would definitely be worth collecting, I think. Um, so yeah, it's still a pretty fun game. Not in my top 10 anymore. Haven't grown up and gone back and played it. But yeah, I would probably check it out. So yeah, if you want to take a trip to the Magic Kingdom and have an NES, why not pick it up and play this game? But thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe comment down below, share with your friends. It would help me out a lot. Thank you to all the people who are currently subscribed to me. I appreciate all of you. And I'm going to keep making videos for you. Thank you very much for watching. You have a good rest of your day.